This is the national shutdown update for the March on the 17th of November, Monday, 2025. But this video will focus on Gauteng only because, woo, it was a lot. But basically, in summary, if you don't want to hear all the detail of it, they have rejected anything happening around Gauteng region. Abafuni nix, but no. So that's where they are. Let's start with Pretoria. So Pretoria, we sent in the application on Friday last week, which is more than enough days that we can send notice because it's usually 7 days. Wednesday, same Friday, we get an email. You have an appointment to go through the routes and the agenda. We get there. On Wednesday, the conveners get there, sit down. There are top officials, very intimidating. All in their regalia. Sit down. Now the meeting starts. Baba Niga, the agenda. Fine. As I give them the agenda, the colonel says to them, guys, I don't want to waste your time, but I'm afraid I have bad news. We just received a message from the president, of which they have written here. Was informed by the Office of the Presidency does not allow any gatherings, demonstrations due to the G20 summit. Now, then we negotiate, okay, can we then maybe go submit the memorandum to National Treasury or any other department in and around Pretoria, change the route? We were shut down. Everything we said was shut down. There was just no way about it. Then it was Johannesburg Central. Hey, goodness me. Same thing. Friday, submit the letter. Wednesday, there's a meeting. We get to the meeting. We're told, no, we need a permit from the magistrate. The magistrate says, no, you need a letter from the High Court. The High Court says, no, you need to go back to the JMPD. Mind you, this is all something that they are supposed to do, not us. Nonetheless, we go around from pillar to post the entire week. Yesterday, so JMPD wants a permit from magistrate. Magistrate says no. Go to High Court. High Court says, go back to JMPD without the word letter. Then we decide, okay, this whole High Court thing going up and down by a shut High Court available, we are shut and then they say, and then we're like, okay, other options. Can we then submit to the Premier's office? Because the one thing we don't want to do is have a useless match where we don't go and submit and there's no follow-up. That's what we're trying to, make sure it happens. I know, so we go to the Premier's office, get to the Premier's office. They're like, no, JMPD needs to give you a letter of the routes and whatnot and give you, JMPD is like, no, but the Premier needs to then give us a go ahead, which they are going to receive the mandate before we do it. JMPD was quite nice. They were very, helpful. Mara, now the thing is that this is today on Friday. Now if we then do a new application, it's going to be too late because it's supposed to be there 7 days before. And then they told us, okay, shut down. They don't like the name. Sipale peaceful match. And then nakhona futhi sibhale statement ukuthi siyakhansela. Yeah, basikhanselisa. Because otherwise, for me, it's for the conveners' safety and security. I said to them, go right ahead, do the cancellation, because now should anything happen around those areas of Constitution Hill and the said route, they will be liable lawfully. So yeah, bas cancelisile or ba cancelile then bas balisa then bas cancelis. So please tell me in the comments what we do next as a community, as a nation, because I've tried my level best as South African Inclusive Economy and Youth Reclaim SA to really comply with the law, but the law is working against us. This is a simple fact. So if now we are taken, it's our birthright to strike, by the way, our birthright. And even these permits, according to the law, now, if it says something different from what they're saying, please advise us as to how do we move forward as a unit. Diabong.